Hello, a quick video about Metamorphosis. And so I saw an example of this, of Metamorphosis in relation to 2 into 1 in this series called Record of Ragnarok. Okay, and the funny thing is that this episode is called The Strongest Puberty in History. I find that interesting because that's what I mentioned in the last video I talked about. I quickly mentioned puberty as an example. That the metamorphosis is kind of like a puberty. There is, but yeah, a puberty in itself is a change of a person into something more, something else, you know, and becoming a grown-up, right? But let's see it. So you have the red and the blue. You can see it as a snake. The two parts becoming one. One is coming from the heart. The other one is coming from the mind. You have the blue from the mind, which is the Horus, eye of Horus. It is blue. You have the red heart, and you see here that this is Japanese, but still the symbolism is the same. Because and why is it like this? Well, because it is the truth. It is the truth, so it is everywhere, and it's the same in every culture. So, for example, in Catholicism, you have the two keys of the Pope. You have the golden and the silver key. This is the same thing. The keys of Saint Peter. You know, the Pope. The first Pope was Saint Peter. Saint Peter, the first Pope, because he got the keys of heaven, the gold and silver key. This is the same with Egypt mythology, with the blue eye of Horus, and in Japan you have the dragons, the flying dragons, which is red and blue. One coming from the heart, one coming from the mind. Let's see what will happen here. You know, I have been talking about the metamorphosis, and I'll just show it to you that this is actually what happens. So he fights against Buddha. This is Buddha, the other guy, and Buddha is inspiring him to find his heart. And so when this happens, he will combine, because he wakes up with his heart, and it becomes a metamorphosis of the red and the blue, of the eye of Horus, eye of Ra, and he becomes empowered. And you have the alchemical egg that now is there, and now Buddha will lose his clairvoyance because this new being is too powerful. So it is yeah. That's Buddha, and you have this new being coming up here. It doesn't look that pretty, guys, but what's important here, you know, there's always the perspective. When you see something from a lower perspective, like, I guess from our perspective, from even Buddha's perspective, I don't know, Buddha is already in this himself, right? He did the same thing. So, but something in me makes me think that this is what it looks from the outside. You see something from the outside, something that is enlightened, and you see a monster, because that's what it is from that perspective. But because what you cannot understand is magic, and magic is scary, so therefore you demonize it, right? But this is a change of a being, because from the beginning he felt full of rage and anger, and then his heart awoken and he combined into this super being via this alchemical egg and metamorphosis. And the funny thing is also that the episode is called the strongest puberty. Just like I said in the last video, it's often like that for me. So yeah, just a quick video. See you guys. Bye.